Hi guys, today I demonstrate why I protect my curly hair at night. So before I show you guys my little experiment that I have just completed, I'm just going to quickly talk about different ways of protecting my hair and why I do it before I show you physically why I do it. So I do have several videos of protecting my hair. I've got how I use a buff, I've got different ways of protecting my hair, and my most recent one is how I wrap my hair at night in a satin scarf. So if you guys want to go check them out, please do. Generally, from my experience, the first thing I did when I started looking after my curly hair was I used an old satin nightie as a pillowcase. And the reason for that is the thread is a lot tighter than on a cotton pillowcase. So as a result, it's a lot more gentle on my hair and it doesn't snag so much. There's like less little holes for your hair to snag in. I also find that protecting my hair at night, it helps obviously protect my curls, protect the curl pattern. It helps bump up that volume, particularly if I've air dried my hair and it's looking a bit flat. And it is a gentle way of scrunching out the crunch, that hard crunchy shell. So if I've washed my hair in the evening, I'll generally leave my hair in its cast overnight and then wrap it up and then wake up the next morning and it's usually pretty much all scrunched out overnight. But it's easy for me to sit and talk at you on how and why I protect my hair at night. So now I'm just going to skip to my little experiment and show you guys how I got on. So this is my hair after I slept with it protected. If I scooch over, this is what my hair looked like after I washed it yesterday afternoon. So I just did a very quick wash day routine. So as you can see, it's sort of looser, more relaxed 2C waves as opposed to the tighter ringlets. But either way. And then if I turn my head, I'm hoping this is facing the same direction. This is what my hair looks like now after I have protected it. So it's obviously there's a little bit of craziness because at the end of the day it's day 2 hair now, but it is still looking pretty similar to how it was last night. I don't know what these hands are doing this morning. So what I'm going to do now, I figured I might as well, just for some more time, I'm just going to do the quickest refresh I've ever done in my life, even quicker than I think it was last week's video. I'm literally just going to take 2 pumps of this Giovanni hair foam that I've got and then just smooth it over my hair, and that's it, because that's all I can be bothered to do and it's all I think my hair needs doing. So yeah, as you saw there, protecting my hair at night does make a big difference. So you can see how much quicker that has made my routine in the morning. That's my hair now done for the day. So win-win all round, really. So tonight, oh yeah, I should probably say how I protected my hair. So to protect my hair, I just did my usual routine. I'm trying to think, it was a few weeks ago now I showed how I protect my hair. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll post a link at the end or somewhere on this video. If you can't be bothered to go and look at it, fair enough, although rude. All I did was I just put my hair up in a loose ponytail on top of my head and then wrapped my hair in a satin scarf. And then I did sleep on a satin pillowcase just for that sort of added reduction of friction. I did spend some of the night on my daughter's bedroom floor. So my scarf did sort of come off a little bit, but nothing like major. It was still mostly covered and protected overnight. So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to sacrifice this good hair day for you guys because I love you all that much. I am going to wear my hair down and I'm going to ditch the satin pillowcase overnight. It hurts to even say that. I've slept with some sort of satin pillowcase variation pretty much since I started nearly 4 years ago now. So I'm not looking forward to this, but we have to suffer for our art. So I'm just going to sleep on the regular satin pillowcase. I'm not going to protect my hair at all while I sleep. And then tomorrow I will show you the difference and we can sort of compare. So I will see you tomorrow, guys. So it's the next morning now. I'm just going to adjust my camera slightly. This is my hair without any protection overnight. As you can see, it's actually not as bad as I was thinking. I was expecting to full on have frizzy Hagrid hair. It's not that bad. But this is the side I was lying on. I'm not going to go so far as to say I slept on it because I have children. But this is the side I was lying on. So you can see it's quite stretched out. This bit particularly has gone quite flat. And this side is just generally the curls are just not as sort of organised. Just overall it's a little bit of a mess. So I'm going to put here how my hair looked sort of with the overnight protection, just so you guys can compare. What I noticed last night, sleeping on just a regular cotton pillowcase, that whilst I'm talking, I'm just going to give my hair a quick refresh. Whilst I was sleeping on the cotton pillowcase, it was actually a lot sort of snugglier, as you would think, because using the satin pillowcase, it's not cold. I don't know how to word it, but that was the word that I could think of when I was not sleeping last night. When I was lying in bed last night, I was just thinking this is snugglier. But what I could feel, particularly when I was lying on my back, I could feel my hair sort of being snagged a lot more than with my satin pillowcase. Just FYI, I don't refresh details. This is just water, and then I'm just going to detangle it and scrunch in a little bit of this jelly. Where yesterday I used the Giovanni foam. Put it in my hands and scrunch it in. Yeah, where I used the Giovanni foam, that reactivates quite well, so I don't want to put too much product in my hair today. I don't think it particularly needs to. Yeah, it does need a little bit. Anyway, I'm just whispering to myself now. So it was a lot snugglier than the satin pillowcase, but I could feel my hair snagging quite a lot. So that's sort of the downside to not protecting your hair overnight. Yeah, so basically it was a lot snugglier, but I could also feel it was a lot harsher on my hair. So I am now going to quickly get my hair refreshed because I'm just whittering, and then I will come back and give you guys my sort of final thoughts and general sum up of this experiment. Ta-da! If only it was that quick in real life. So, as you can probably assume, because it's my video, my hair is still ever so slightly damp because, as usual, I got bored and I got hot, so I stopped. But it is mostly dry. So if we focus on this side of my hair in particular, because this is was the worst side, it just generally, after my refresh, looks a lot happier when you compare it to how it looked without sleeping with the protection on it. So just to show the sort of difference. So my thoughts, like anything to do with looking after curly hair, I am not going to say that this is a hard and fast rule, because at the end of the day, every head of hair is different. Some hair might not need protecting overnight. Some hair might not be able to not get away with protecting their hair overnight. My hair is sort of in the middle. I would say that protecting your hair does make a difference. Like if you think about the comparison pictures from the protection versus no protection, it does make a big difference. But I'm just trying to word it. It's not going to be the end of the world if you don't protect your hair. Like obviously nobody's going to come after you, sort of a thing. I would say it depends on how much time you have the following day. So I generally, if I'm going to wash my hair the next day, I often don't bother protecting my hair at night because, to be honest, it is a little bit of a faff, and when you're knackered you just want to go to bed. It is easier, like I'll always sleep on a satin pillowcase, but it is easier to just not bother putting my hair up and then wrapping it. But generally, particularly if I have somewhere to be the next day, or if I've had a particularly good curl day that I want to preserve, I will make that effort to protect my hair. Just to sum up this rambling gibberish video. Sleeping without protecting your hair does make a difference. Not the end of the world. It's snugglier, but it also feels harsher on your hair. Like I said, I can literally feel it snagging. Protecting your hair at night, it's a bit of a faff, but it does preserve your curls, and it is a gentle way of scrunching out that crunch, that hard crunchy shell. So I will let you guys decide whether you think it's worth the faff. So thank you guys for joining me today. I'm aware this video is very rambling, but hey ho, when are my videos not rambling? Next week, I think I am going to demo my favourite budget wash day. I think I might do a little series coming up of comparing budget versus the more high end. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is a budget wash day. I think the total sum comes under a tenner. I think. In fact, I'm 90% sure it's under a tenner. So if you guys want to tune in for that next week, make sure you hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this video, what your favourite way of protecting your hair is at night. Like, share, like I always say, get me out there. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed so far. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, any questions, anything like that. So I will see you next week, guys. Bye. Don't know why it does that. Oh well. I'm just going to talk about, yeah. So this is my hair after I have slept with it in protection. I don't know what my hair's doing today. Stop filming. I did have a point. Oh yeah. I'm aware this is gibberish, as usual. Hair's all falling out.